This is the plaintiff, Sabina Byers. She says she went to Defendant's Deli to buy lottery tickets, and the crook stole a $50 bill from her. That's right, she placed the bill on the counter, and when she looked up, it was gone. When she confronted the defendant about it, he denied it, so she called the cops. The defendant refused to roll back the film from the surveillance camera. She knows he took it, and is suing for the $50 here and now. This is the defendant, Frank. He says the plaintiff's a regular who bought some lottery tickets and a soda and left. Short while later, she returned claiming she'd given him a $50 bill and threatened to call the cops unless he returned it. The cops came, checked his register, found no 50 and left. Next thing he knows, he's being sued. All he knows is he didn't take anyone's money, plain and simple. He's accused of pilfering a 50.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff says she put $50 on the counter at a deli, and the deli guy stole it when she wasn't looking. But the defendant says she's got to be kidding. It's the case of hold the mayo, take the 50.
Sabina Byers, you are suing, you don't want me to mention the company name, Frank and his Deli. Are you the owner?
Yes.
For $50 that you say he stole from you when you were at the deli that you placed on the counter. Tell me what happened.
Well, I came into the store and I played some lottery numbers to pick 3. And I put the money on the counter, the dollar on the counter, and put $50 up there with the dollar, went to find the 50 cents. And when I looked up, my $51 was gone.
Well, if you're standing right there, how were they gone?
Because I wasn't paying attention. I was looking in my pocketbook.
Why did you put $50 down?
I took it out of my wallet to look for the 2 quarters.
Why? I never have to take $50 out of my wallet when I'm looking for 2 quarters. I have to take 2 quarters out of my wallet when I'm looking for 2 quarters.
My wallet was a little raggedy. I took the money out to find the 2 quarters that was underneath.
You took the $50 out, you took your eyes off it because you're looking for quarters?
Yes, to pay for my soda.
Why don't you just keep the 50 in there and look for the quarters? Or keep the 50 in your hand and look for the quarters? Why are you leaving it on a counter unattended?
I didn't leave it unattended. I was standing right there.
Well, if you were standing right there, tell me what it is. No, stop. You were standing right there. You didn't leave it unattended. So tell me exactly what happened to it. Who picked it up? Where did they go with it? What did they do with it? What's the journey? You didn't see him do it.
It was only me and him in there.
Right. So it wasn't within your eyesight. You are assuming that he did it because it's only you and him in there.
It's only me and him.
Yeah, he has a very different story. But what my point is that you left $50 unattended on the counter because you weren't tending to it. Now you see it. Now you don't.
I'm looking for the quarters in my wallet, and I looked up, and he took my money off the counter.
Did you see him do it?
No, I didn't see him do it.
Did you take this lady's $50?
Your Honor.
Tell me what you say happened.
Okay. What happened exactly? She played the lotto. $50 is a lot of money. Nobody gonna forget about $50. Her or me. We're gonna look at it in the light. We're gonna do it with the pen. And how many $50 she got?
Go like this with the pen to see if it's counterfeit.
Yeah, if counterfeit or not. So I can't forget is a $50 I took from her. So, and we always, when I have $50, we put it in the top of the cash until we give the customers the change. She went out, she came back. I give you 50. I look, tell, listen, lady, no 50s here. And how many times you get a 50s a day? To be forget about $50, give me $50 and leave.
What? No, the accusation is not that you forgot, that you stole it.
No, this wasn't in at all.
We're not worried about your memory.
No,
okay.
wasn't in at all.
Okay.
She say, I pay you with the $50. I tell her, no, lady. Cash register is here. There's no money here. And she started making a problem.
Did you show her that there were no $50 in there?
Yes, I tell. Here, no $50. My counter, I am like this, the cash register, the lotto like this. She have no access here. If she playing lotto, she said she emptied her wallet. She emptied there. How are we gonna go like this?
I don't know. How are you?
Thief. I'm not going around.
Is there a bulletproof thing, or are you just like in the open air? Well, that's how you do it. Exactly the way you do it.
The lotto there, and I'm here at cash register.
Did you open up the register and show her that
cash register was open. I still open because that was right away.
So what does she do?
When the
Did she
police
call?
came, I told the police, listen, be my guest. I know you can't search me, but be my guest. Here, the cash register, open the cash register, and you could search. It's no $50. And I've been in a business there 30 years. I came to the neighborhood like I'm young. I don't want to say my age. So I came real young. I opened this store, 30 years. How I survive in the store and I steal from people.
Okay.
$50 gonna make me lose hundreds of dollars by people telling each other about it. By people don't come back, don't send their kids with money. People send their children like that with the envelope. The kid don't know how much. I give him the change. I give.
So is this woman out of luck?
Yes.
Why?
Because she should have been paying attention. Don't get distracted when you're putting your money down. You got to always know.
She says he was the only guy there.
Short case of amnesia.
Amnesia, but she says he was the only guy there.
The money was her responsibility.
Fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
Ms. Byers, what I'm concerned about is you really have no idea what happened to your $50 or if there really was $50.
Look, it was because
But you're the kind of person who takes a 50 and puts it on a counter and loses track of it. That's why we're
when I'm looking at
here.
my wallet like this and I'm taking things out and putting it on the counter.
Which is kind of irresponsible.
It may be irresponsible, but that's what happened.
The problem I have is that for me to order him to pay you $50, I have to find that you have been able to prove by a preponderance of the evidence that it's more likely than not that that man took your 50
He
and
should have bought
pocketed
the
it.
surveillance cameras because the surveillance cameras is in his store.
Do you have surveillance cameras in the store?
I have surveillance cameras in the store.
But they don't have tape?
It's not like this. See, this incident happened.
Yeah.
There's no tape no more now. They use the internet. So, the incident happened, and hey, she argued, and the police came, and police left.
So you didn't care?
And I went to Egypt. I spent 45 days. I came back. I found paperwork that somebody sued me. I just
So
remember.
did you get the tape after that?
No, it's a month and a half. You don't go back in a month and a half.
How long does it stay on?
I don't try to go back in the camera because I'm so sure.
No, I know you're sure.
I wasn't-
I'm just saying, like, wouldn't it be nice to have her sure? It would just
The
be
way
easy.
she behaved,
Oh, is that
I
what
wasn't
it is?
worried about it.
Ah, so you didn't
Excuse me.
care because she
And
was
first of all,
nasty.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I think somebody sent her with the money. If she remember very well, she bring a lady with her back. The lady tell me that's her money. So maybe in her way to the store, I can accuse her of nothing. She lost the money.
One of you
She
guys give her
dropped it.
$50 to go to the store?
Excuse me. Number one, the police didn't
What did
say-
the police do when they got there?
They said they couldn't make him roll back the tapes. All right. If it's not true what I'm saying.
Right.
The $51 was up there, right?
Right.
All right. I put 2 quarters up there. Those were the 2 quarters that were supposed to
What
go
you're
with the
saying
dollar.
is, okay, so I think that what you're saying is that when you put the 2 quarters, there were only 2 quarters.
Only 2 quarters.
The 1 and the 50 was gone. So he must have taken the 1 and then what'd you do with the 2 quarters?
I left him up there and I told him.
Even though you had overpaid for the soda by 49 something?
I know. I left it up there.
Got it. Ms. Byers, here's the problem. I find that you're unable to prove what you're saying to me. I also find, let me just tell you that as a matter of good business, you probably should have set her mind at ease and gone back right on the internet, done like this and showed it. I think that was a bad idea because you'll always have that little specter of doubt. And that's going to be worth a lot more than $50 and 2 minutes of your time. Okay.
You're right.
But I find that this is not proven, and I don't think you have any evidence that he took it. I'm kind of concerned that you're not even. I don't know that you're sure that you put $50 up there. You kind of seem to story. I'm putting $50 on a counter because I'm looking for quarters. Well, what's wrong with you? Why don't you understand why I put $50 on a counter and didn't tend to it? Do you still go into that store?
I went in there to play lottery.
Can't you play lotto somewhere else? You're actually still going into the store.
That's the one straight.
Even
That's
though
the one right there.
I know it's the one right there. You don't want to be bothering. So that you think the guy's a thief, and you're still going to the store to play lotto.
He knows he's a thief.
But you're still going to play lotto at his store. All right. Verdict in this case for the defendant.
Well, the plaintiff has lost his case because of the absence of proof of your claim that he stole your money. So
He did.
I know, but no proof, so you can't really win in court. So what else could have happened to that money?
He took it. It's the only thing that could happen. He took the money off the counter.
Well, why do you think somebody who's been in business 30 years in the same place and goes by word of mouth in the neighborhood, you've known him a long time, right?
And he's a crook, and he knows he a crook.
Has there anybody else ever claimed that he's ever stolen anything that you know of there?
I know that he's had altercations with other people. They done beat him up and everything inside his store.
Beat him up? All right. Okay. Follow Officer McIntosh right down this way. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So here he comes now. You do win your case, but step here. Do you win or do you lose or what here? Is this a winning or a losing situation for you?
I tried to prove something, and thank God everybody could see it. That she tried to play games.
What do you?
Somebody
You said something about the way she behaved or the way she acted. What were you talking about there? Like, why wouldn't you go back?
The character, personality. You know somebody how he behave. If you come to my store next time, a couple of times, I know how we behave. If something go down, they come back to the store.
You think this is going to cause problems in the neighborhood?
No.
Right.
People know me.
Okay, Harvey.
You know, all she has to do is tip the scale slightly, like 51-49% in her favor. Here, she's got a theory. She's got no proof. She's got no witnesses. Bottom line is, at most, the scale is still right here. She didn't tip it. She loses.